What you will see is the red and blue mass transit buses carrying passengers on their special lanes to and from the inner city to the outskirts of Lagos. The new uniform traffic management officers directing what was once impatient and haphazard traffic on newly constructed roads and traffic cameras installed on major streets. And more noticeably, the absence of the street boys who terrorized car owners as they waited like sitting ducks in the traffic. Without a doubt, Lagos traffic management has taken a turn for the better in the past years after major changes have been implemented on the city's roads. And certainly Lagos residents are not complaining.
Well, as regards the traffic situation in Lagos, there has been a marked improvement in the sense that the road network is better. Like take for example on this very road in which the interview is being conducted now. Before the road was actually reconstructed, you had commercial buses climbing the covets in order to kind of get a right of way, if I may use that term. And in the course of doing that, they even worsened the traffic situation. But as a result of the covers that are well laid out, the roads that are well tarred, they are smooth, you find that there is free flow of traffic right now. Even during the rush hour, when most people close at work, you discover that the traffic flows more than than before. So the traffic situation has really improved in Lagos. And with this construction or maintenance work that is regularly carried out on Lagos Road, you see that the traffic situation will improve even the more.
It's compared to like 5 years ago, it's really improved because we now have BRT lanes that make things very easy for transporters, and you know, you can get to work quickly now. You can, at least with the BRT, really, I can say it's really improved.
Transport fare in Lagos has really changed. Anyway, these were the new buses they brought, BRT buses. Some of them, the prices are low, which is good for Lagosians.
I like the changes in the road system. They're very, very nice. Like the BRT, very free. It's not free, but affordable. Like, and fast, very, very fast.
What I just suggest is that the BRT is okay, but there are some places that BRT does not go to. As in, our government really tried for what he has done, but as in, it should bring more BRT out so that it can reach some places that we are supposed to share, you know.
As a Lagosian, this changing of the transport is very good because sometimes the traffic, you know, you say you want to enter the normal bus here, you can't go to where you are going, but BRT is just like 10 minutes, wherever you are going, you go there by 10 minutes. Like now, I'm coming from Maryland right now. It didn't even take me 6 minutes to be here in Sulere, so it's the best that's ever happened to Lagos State. So I feel if we can have the smaller size of this in the normal transport system, it will be okay for us.
Actually, the government has done a lot of things, better things in our lives in terms of the social amenities. Before, when we take buses down to Lagos Island, we are always trapped on the traffic. But now we take BRT down to Island, no hold up, we move down straight forward, no things, no lapping, you know, the things are just good. I love it.
I think the traffic at Ikorodu Road is a little bit fair, but when going back after closing hour, it's always very, very empty. But with BRT, I think we really achieve. If you can see me now, I'm always with my full ticket because at times on Monday morning, if you see people struggling to get tickets, you know, it's nothing to write home about. But I think Lagos State, they really try about the traffic.
With this issue of mega city and the way this traffic thing is being conducted, the way the roads are being repaired, one could see Lagos in the next, in a couple of years, competing with the so-called Western worlds.
Taking a peek behind the scenes, the special advisor on transport says that there are many other projects in the works that are responsible for the positive changes seen on Lagos roads today.
The major projects are one, the Driving Institute. We launched the Driving Institute, which is aimed at improving the quality of drivers in the public sector, that is the public transportation sector, especially for commercial drivers and the corporate drivers, but those who use driving as a profession. And the intention here is to create a good road use culture. We also launched and brought into force exactly a year ago the School Traffic Safety Advocacy Program for young children. These we did with the intention of, now with the Driving Institute, you change the culture of already molded drivers. Now with the School Traffic Advocacy Program, what we did is to take driver transport education to people where it matters most, and to use the same people as the agent of change in public attitude. And then the third one is to extensively do aggressive training on the personnel of last mile, to train them on incident management, how to react to the public, that is public attitude, customer service relations, and we also did a lot of training for them using the modern technique in intelligent transportation and traffic management system. We also extensively created and implemented the Traffic Impact Assessment Department within LASTMA. So what LASTMA is doing now is collecting data on the road use, survey, traffic count, traffic data at various intersections, so that we can use this to predict the next 2-3 years and determine which junctions we needed to put our ITS system, like the traffic lighting system. Additionally, we have to do a lot of traffic signages on the road. Either though before the last 3 years, we don't really have that much people, but now we've introduced at least about 8,000 traffic signages, and in the next 1 month, we're introducing an additional 3,000.
This past week, the state government held its first traffic management conference with the theme Unlocking the Gridlock, Keeping Lagos Moving with Pride, inviting foreign experts from megacities in developed countries to share best practices. Delegates explored issues in the sector such as how to plan transport systems in a megacity, road safety, public transport, and how to control and enforce traffic rules in the city.
We brought the first rulers of administrators in Lagos, we brought the current people, and we brought the young children. We brought in experts, and the intention, the objective was to critically appraise where we are. Are we where we are supposed to be? And where we are we being rightly projected? And where we are, can we do better? And if we need to do better, what do we need to do differently? We now decided to reappraise. We brought in experts from all walks of life, bringing the issue of best practices. We share expertise. Then we did a critical appraisal of our traffic management styles, and people came up with ideas. Then we appraised where we are in the area of intelligent transportation and intelligent traffic management systems. And the outcome of that conference is this. We now have a better motivated traffic management force. We also came out of the conference realizing the need to move more into intelligent traffic management systems. We also saw at the conference that there are so many stakeholders who have a lot of products that would be of valuable access to us. They came to the conference, they exhibited, and then we also learned from the way it is being done in better managed traffic management. And we also learned another thing, that with prosperity comes congestion.
But Lagosians are still waiting to see more changes that would ease the stress of moving around the city, such as the implementation of the promised light rail project.
What I can say is that we have started. The design for the Blue Line is completed. The construction of the roadway has started, and as soon as possible, I don't know exactly when, the construction of the rail track will start, because we have to get the roadway onto some point. I can tell you authoritatively, the road construction have started, and the contractor for the rail infrastructure too is mobilized. So it has started, it's ongoing, and it's a precision engineering stuff. It's when everything is concluded and they test it engineering-wise that it will move. And the issue of power, they're bringing in now independent power project to power it. And I can say this to Lagosians, seriously speaking, the government is determined, and within the next 2-3 years, which is the actual time for a rail project to actually kick off, that project will kick off.
Obviously, the stress of moving around the city has gone down several notches today, and Lagos residents can enjoy heavier pockets as they spend less on transport. But they are waiting with fingers crossed to see whether the state government will deliver on their promises to make transport even better, and whether these changes will last.